program, and this is actually one of Logan Boyle's. So what I did do, the image was saved as a PNG file, and it was giving me some guff. So what I decided to do was save it as a JPEG file. Excuse me. So the way we would do that, we would take our image, and right now this is a PNG. I right-clicked on it, and I went to Open With, Paint. Once the image opened, I didn't even touch anything on it. I just went to File, Save As, JPEG Picture, and we now have, it's just called Boyle1 JPEG. Sometimes the PNG files get strange. I don't know if it's a glitch in the software or what the deal is. So let's prepare to bring our image in. So we will go to File, Import, Boyle1 JPEG, and we'll now drag and drop our file or our picture. So that's what it looks like. Now, sometimes the colored images come in strange. So this one, for instance, is very pixelated. Sometimes they're, like I said, they're tough to fight with. And the reason they do it, the companies that make and sell these images, or the people that make and sell these, they want to obviously have you buy the file and send you the good copy of it. So we're going to try and use the software to get this cleaned up and squared away for us. So we're going to select our image. We're going to come over to AccuScan, and obviously that just turned the image black. Now it is still kind of pixelated. The next thing we'll do is click our vectorization button, and we'll keep our logo complex. So we'll vector it, click the close button, and you can definitely see that it cleaned up the image. So here's where we're at before. Very jagged edges, porous looking picture with holes in it. And this side here is perfect. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything nicer. So let's delete our image because we don't need that anymore. And actually, it looks like a Punisher skull with a couple axes. So I assume that relates to the fire service or something of that sort, which is pretty neat. So we have our image in place here. Let's take and let's shrink this thing down just a little bit. And we also want to take our image and we want to do that XOR weld command. What that's going to do is behind the eyes and the nostrils and stuff like that, it's going to take and clear that section out so it's prepared to cut. So that looks pretty good right there. This is a nice quick one for us. We will select it and create our mail tool path. Now it says a couple things may not be happy about the cut. We'll do the same exact thing we did for Miller's. We're going to check it and see what our cuts look like, and we'll kind of play with the image. So let's take our mail tool path, we'll move it over to the side, and let's bring our image back. Let's do an online tool path, and let's take a look at it now side by side. So if we look at our online compared to our mail, previously where the mouth is, I guess, right now it's very tight together, whereas in here there's a little bit more open area. Same with the nostrils, same with above the axes. There's a little bit nicer of a cut there. So in this instance, we're going to take and do the online tool path because it's going to cut a little bit nicer. We'll have some nice detail inside of here compared to this one. All right. So sometimes it's only a few clicks away. It doesn't hurt to take the time to do it. Let's delete our mail tool path. We'll keep our online tool path. Let's file and save this image. Yep, we're still there. File, save as, and we'll call this Boyle Punisher Axe. I try to be descriptive on the files just so we can know what we're dealing with here. And we saved. Okay, good to go on that file there. We will move on to the next one.